All right, so here's the longtime UFC veteran, Chinese star Xiaonan. And it's interesting to hear her talk about walking into that UFC PI in Shanghai because there is so much love in her nation for Zhang Weili that Xiaonan is okay accepting the heel role. She is okay being on the other side of that equation as long as she gets the title fight. And her body of work suggests to you that she is already deserving. Back-to-back wins over Mackenzie, Dern, and Jessica Andrade have entrenched her in the top 5. And many believe, pound for pound, skill for skill, already, Xiaonan is one of the very best strawweights in the world. All right, well, not since the great Mackenzie Dern have we had a woman with this type of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu pedigree cross into the UFC. And a lot of people are as excited as they were when Mackenzie signed several years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you look at these women, they may not be at the same level because Mackenzie is as good a grappler as we've ever seen coming to the UFC. But you recognize that this young lady has something special, especially on the ground. But then you look at her skill set and you realize that she has much more than just jiu-jitsu. But boy, oh boy, if you are spending extended amounts of time on the floor with this young lady, you are constantly in danger.
No, you're absolutely right, and we might see more striking out of her here tonight, but we know what her bread and butter is, and we expect her to employ that to great success tonight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mackenzie Dern.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here's Mackenzie Dern really going strong now in current form at 115 pounds as we get this round underway. She has main evented for the UFC. She has realized a whole lot of success, and that says nothing of all that she accomplished in the jiu-jitsu world prior to getting to the UFC. Chief among her improvements, her striking. Jason Perillo and that alignment at Ruka out in California has paid immediate dividends, and she actually believes this matchup is going to provide her the landscape upon which to really showcase the improvements in her striking. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Jab.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these
two. Yeah, that punch was blocked. All right, well, she was expecting that these takedown attempts would come in bunches. There's the first one, DC, and she's able to stay upright.
As you would expect, she is a phenomenal mixed martial artist. You knew that she had an ability to defend takedowns. She has shown that now. Look for her confidence to go through the roof.
Lifts on the uppercut there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without.
Nice head kick.
just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
She lands a switch knee.
Hands on your face.
Straight right is there. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
All right, you're doing great, girl.
Xiaonan getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Get hand control, grab her wrist, grab her wrist.
Oh, she's got head movement even off of her back, huh? Nice slip there.
She's being proactive. She's not sitting and waiting until her opponent throws. She's moving in advance, and it's allowing her to evade these strikes.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Under 2 minutes now to go. Ground and pound strike there now. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing, she's about to finish.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. She does a great job landing the strike from the bottom, not staying idle when she's on her back.
Let's go. I need you to get the half guard now.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Gotta be careful here.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Dern's right back to the full mount here. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. Round two next. Stop.
Sit down. Catch your breath. Slow it down. Get some water. Listen. Everything you're putting out there is working. I want you to stay.
Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, next round is now underway. Her submission defense obviously was tested in that previous round, but she survives and advances.
She survived, but she's going to have to do it again. Not only does she need to survive, she needs to put some pain on her opponent so that she's not...
Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, big left hook there. Oh, she made that one count. Dern's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. All right, well, she continues to try to set up submissions here, but there it is, gets denied again.
Once again, the submission is denied. This is just great submission defense. I mean, she's so locked in, she doesn't give you any chances. It'll be very hard to get her out of here with a submission. And now she's in mount.
Keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, she's going for a submission attempt again. Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, wow, I thought that was going to be the end. Instead, she gets her arm out again.
It looked like she was going to tap, but she never gave up on herself, and now she's out of that position.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Just misses there with the left. Oh! Well, she was knocked down by her opponent earlier in the round, but not knocked out, and yet mentally, it seems like she's checked out.
It seems like she's checked out. She has to get herself back going. Take a moment. Maybe push her opponent up against the side of the octagon to take a breath, and then get back on. She's got to start looking to finish here.
Pretty significant welt to the left side. Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, she told us she wanted to kick more in this one tonight, and she is certainly doing that to great effect.
She is doing it, and she's being very effective. She is winning the fight with her legs.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, that was landed, yep.
Dern's eye is closing up.
She lands a huge leg kick.
Look at the clinch there is good by Xiaonan. It's a huge fire there. We see the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it had her opponent hurt bad.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone.
Oh, lands a hip toss now. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Oh! Seconds to go, round two. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they...
Oh, guillotine here.
Ooh, she might have this here.
That's tight.
Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position.
Stop.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Got to have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found the shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor and finish that round? Let's see how she approaches the next round.
Caution, flammable. That horn signifies the end of the round, and quite frankly, after that knockdown with the head kick, I didn't think we'd get here.
It's a merciful horn. We're happy to hear the horn because she was getting brutalized. She was getting beat up to the body, but the big moment was when her opponent took the kick high and knocked her down. That was a big check.
Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard fives tonight if need be. She missed with that jab. Takedown defense holds up.
Look at the control of his posture as that big knee lands. Lands a solid kick right there. I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight. She blocked that punch. Single. Nice transition.
All right, she's got north-south position now on top. Is it just more a dominant ground control type of situation, or are you trying to work for a submission?
You can hit the north-south choke, which is you start to sag your weight away, drop your shoulder into their throat, and just really cut off the oxygen with the choke. It's a very difficult thing to finish, but it will wear on your opponent and can weigh them down and wear them out.
Oh, great ground strike by her there, and she opened up her opponent now. Nice ground strikes landed by her here from top position.
She's stepping over the mount here, and now she has her back.
Dern's in half guard. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Nice positional control here. All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. She's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Man, she's got some good ground and pound and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Lands with the ground and pound here. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count, doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combinations, and making them all matter.
She's setting up an armbar here.
Armbar.
Oh, that's tight. Tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Xiaonan's pass is denied.
Short time now in the round.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Beautiful job on the ground. That strike opened her up. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
I need you to move. Scramble.
She's got her back now.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, it's tight.
This is it. This has to be the end.
And maybe is going to do it. Oh, she got out.
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. Well, her eye is really in trouble now, and you know the opposition's going to continue to target it. We'll see what they can do with these 60 seconds.
There's nothing better than seeing the damage on your opponent's face. And if she couldn't defend before, she's going to have to be real good on the defensive side this time, because now her opponent would be even more aggressive seeing the damage on her face.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some... Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the casting crew. Take the bow. The night's over. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Xiaonan's back into full guard.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Watch your neck. Defend that neck.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Xiaonan. Another ground and pound strike lands. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
Heavy on top and hard on his elbows.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submission to get back to your feet. Oh, right into mount.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, she's going for a submission now.
she's so good here, John.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, as and I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight. Oh. Oh, nice.
All right, she's got north-south position now, DC. We don't see a lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant position?
Well, you know, the north-south choke is very difficult because everybody is so well-versed in submission defense now.
Right.
But if done the correct way, it can happen. But you hit that north-south choke, hope that your opponent turns to their knees so that you can run to the back, try to get your hooks in, or you can attack guillotine when they go to their knees.
Xiaonan's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Great job making her opponent recognize she's not going to just lay on her back. She's still being offensive. High-level grappling on display here as she finds a way out and reverses the position.
Dern's right back to the full mount. Ooh, she's setting up an arm bar now. Ooh, she's got it tight. Wow, I thought she might succumb. She gets out.
I thought she was going to sleep. I thought it was over.
Oh, man, she is really starting to leak out of that eye area. We might get a stoppage soon.
Yeah, we may get a stoppage. I mean, she has been beat up in that area. Her eye is all messed up. Let's see if she can make a change to stay in the fight.
Oh, beautiful job by her there to reverse the position on the ground. Under a minute to go in round 4. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Xiaonan.
And now she's in mount.
Dern's back in side control.
In the half guard.
Xiaonan's back in full guard now. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Ooh, it's tight. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, fifth and final round. Shot to the body connects there, beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body.
Oh!
Takedown defense is there.
Huge knee land. On point with that jab today.
All right, take your time, relax.
Good body work with that hook.
Holy smokes!
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.
The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 45 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Xiaonan!
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been, because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news. It'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.